Is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and triple cold snap ice sheet playthrough, mostly vanilla. Once again, temps are reasonably decent, yet despite everything, we are re-interring our colonists that had been dug up last episode due to a mental break. So, regardless, guns are still on and ready. Batteries are holding strong. So, I don't think we need to worry too much. I think I do have the switch set to be turned off. Ship coming along nicely. It was pointed out in the comments that we can call around and see if somebody will tell us the location of an AI persona core for like $1,500 or something like that. So when Nicole gets up, and you know, I knew that from the past, and that comment came from a handful of days ago, but regardless, it's been so long since I've gone through and actually built the ship. I'm not happy with what's going on here, but I guess it's only negative 105, so if people want to be outside for a little while, it's just fine. So, well, now there's Nicole. I'm not going to let her go outside. Oh, did you? Never mind, I thought she just ate some drogas, but I guess she didn't. Here, do me a favor, call these dudes. Nope. So I need 40 goodwill to do it with these bros. What about these bros? You need 40 goodwill with somebody. These fellas? What do they even know? They're freaking tribals, dude. What about the guys that'll always be hostile? Well, how can I get... whatever. So, okay. Point being, we need to get from neg 48 to positive 48. So why don't we load a launch group of whatever we can really just afford to get rid of a bunch of dead bodies. Here, why don't we get rid of all this shit? We don't want all this stuff, and they might just love it. And hopefully this works for gift giving. I believe it does. You get a little pop-up blurb that says, give gift. These, I suppose I can smelt. What's that? We're not giving them any bionics. We're not giving them any wood. Oh, some Molotovs we're probably not going to use. I'm just I don't want to give them anything tainted either. And it probably doesn't make much sense to give them most of this stuff that's just worthless. But these babies are worth a lot. So what if we just give them like a couple grand worth of shit? Oh, we've capped out. Biscuits. Oh, we're only 3 away. We could still send them a shield belt. Boom, 150. Accept. Alright, somebody should get that loaded up. So we're going to send it to the Purple Bros, the Asynum Covenant, and then hopefully they love us. They'll tell us where the AI persona core is once we somehow manage to it. She doesn't want to be outside because she's an undergrounder. That makes me very ornery. Someone will probably beat the snot out of her, or she'll beat the snot out of them. Hopefully she picks on Dolly or Boyro, because they'll just backhand her a few times. Contents, nothing. It'd be nice if we could get all the carcasses dragged out of here when we start working, right? Like, meh, I'll just stand on top of a body. It is furthermore nice that we can all be outside all day with no issues. That's phenomenal. I was going to switch gear and start building these traps out of steel, but considering I think we're going to use a fat amount of steel yet, I decided not to. I'm going to allow the back wall of guns, and then later on we'll... probably the traps are more important at the moment, actually, but anyways, we'll build a bunch of guns and put them in boxes and store them somewhere, like these traps. I'm just trying to save these till the end game, which seems like it's going to be further away rather than sooner. We're not getting any advanced components made because we're busy making regular components the whole time. Oh yeah, because we're doing 34 of those. I'm going to... Once this job is done, I'm going to suspend this job Or we can just shove this one up there. How's that? Ah, it's almost like a regular game of RimWorld. It's just the ice sheet decides it doesn't want to be your foe for too long here. I do need to stock up on meals for the end game. I think all these package survival meals literally were fallen from people that came and attacked, or they dropped from the sky, or some such shit. At no point did I make package survival meals. So, and we've been through more than that because we started with a bunch of others. All right, good. This is getting loaded. That's phenomenal. Hopefully, it's quite a swing that we're looking for in terms of mood. So next time we get a quest to please the Esinum Covenant, we may have to go and accomplish it. What's this? I mean, be nice, but no. I get a power claw on either Boiro or Dolly. That'd be phenomenal. And I was contemplating what to do about an extra bedroom, and I could pop one more over here. It's better to, you know, centralize them so you can. I could even. I don't want to make this common space any smaller than it already is. It's pretty sad. Shack of Fortune. This now. That would be pretty awesome, but there's only 26 man hunting snow hares. Well, let's now that I've loaded up the world. Oh, well. When it rains, it pours. All right, so this is 4 days. Jesus Cristo, that's too far to go, man. What is this? Some insect jelly and some extra steel. Let's grab all those on the map. We have grabbed all those on the map. Everybody should be unrestricted. Alright, so I'm just deeply curious as to how they're going to feel about us. We're giving up a fair, fat stack of wealth in order to send them that. But we can't win the game without an AI persona core. So there you go. Still making meds, which is good. I was debating on putting in another shelf, but there's just nowhere else. I could take this out and just maybe move the heater down, but whatever. I don't care if it sits in storage. You know, actually, oh, it's just because this zone filled up. So why don't we, shrink and expand this one. Be nice if everything was in its proper spot. We're making way too many meds, which isn't a bad problem to have. All right, good. They're loading that up nicely. So I guess we'll wait for that. There's not a lot else happening at the moment. Okay, it's done. So let's launch. Okay, let's launch. Give us gift. Plus 133. So, I mean, we've gone overboard. Contents. Can I dump some of this shit out? Because I don't want to do that. I guess we'll keep some of the flak vests that are worth the most so we can sell those babies yet. At least it tells you before you commit. Flak vest, flak vest. Flak vest, flak vest, flak vest. Okay, now launch. Plus 119. Oh, it's easy to make these fools happy. Alright, sweet. Normal. Dump that baby. So yeah, good. We'll still get to either sell these or smelt, whatever the case may be. Plus 89. All right, so that might be about where we need to be. I forgot to double check that. Yeah, that's actually perfect. That's right where we want to be. So let's send it over. We should. Haha, Butamus. And let's go double check. So now we're at 53. Good, because we wanted to be at positive 40. So now all we have to do is acquire $1,500, which we only have 501 at the moment. And then, hey, there you go. Look at that. Didn't take long at all now, did it? So, Lydia, the location of which you'll need order to inform you this item is quite rare. Call them with your comms console if you're interested. There you go. That's what we've been after this whole time. I mean, that and plasteel and steel components and fucking you name it, right? Do we have anything we can smelt around? There's a lot of stuff that's smeltable. Let's kick that up. Sad wander due to being insulted. It was bound to happen. Well, I guess we can also, while the temperatures are nice, get these bad boys built. What else? I'm half tempted. Do you think any one of our... Where's the world button? Damn it. Any one of our people can take on 26 snow hares? Probably not. Plus, it's like a 4-day walk. That's the concern. Now, if we could acquire some material, like we shoot ourselves over there along with... What does it take to build this? Along with 50 steel and 1 component, which there's probably enough of that there. So really, we probably just need about 75 chem fuel. We might be able to build one of those and just shoot ourselves back. To hell with it all. We can also cook up the rabbit meat on a campfire, assuming there's a tree over there. That is the shit poor assumption. Can I see the map? Yeah, it says ice sheet yet. Sea ice versus ice sheet. I wish I would have done this. I think it would have been significantly harder on the sea ice because you wouldn't have any stone. Somebody pointed that out early on in the comments that sea ice is a different world there. So, architect. I want to build a roof, but I don't want anybody seeing a bunch of carcasses. So I'm just not going to do it. So, what else? Everybody seems busy building my latest round OGUNs. This guy is still pending 3 advanced components. Let's see what we're working on over here at this bench. Advanced components. Keep 8 components in stock. Make 32 advanced components. Okay. Alright, cool. So we're just doing what we need to do. And I want 75 of this. I don't want them using too much of my rice, actually. We have 1,000, so we should be doing okay. Quest expired. Shack of supplies. That's just fine. So what was that quest I was considering anyways? The psychic emanator. You set that thing up in the middle of your base, and then keeps everybody happy in that area. Probably sucks a bunch of power, though, which isn't a bad deal. We have had plenty of power for a good long while now, yeah. We have over 3,000 to spare. And the heaters aren't working too hard now. I think we do have some issues in the winter, but regardless, let's see. Wildlife, nothing. Is there anything else we should get out and do right now? Well, we can, like slate chunks. I mean, if there's nothing else to do, you can just haul those babies, I guess. I don't really want them coming up here. I should have. Whatever. They're all junk now anyways. They've been laying in the snow. This person's blue hair really stands out. And we just didn't have sufficient components for that. Did they refuel these barrels? I wish there was a way to tell it not to refuel to tell them not to refuel the barrels. I guess they're not, so hopefully we're cool in that regard. And we're not going to be... Oh, I could fire this thing back up too if I want to get more chunks. Might be best to wait till winter so we avoid an infestation, right? I wouldn't mind sending somebody around with one of these too, just to clean up the carcass piles that we have about. Why are they putting them all in the north? The fact that... Oh, no, there are some down here. Okay. I just want to make sure so that... Okay. I don't want them hauling them from down here up to here because the priorities of those locations are so different. Yeah, I also just don't give it much of a shit. So we could set a zone and haul them all into a pile. Or we could just leave them because who cares? We have all the chunks picked up from out there and we're coming out here and running this way. So hopefully we're not seeing them too much. I'm about a bit throttled by the building of the components. So Irina is doing it. What's her skill? Yeah, that's a problem. I shouldn't have her doing that. Boiro should be doing that. Because Boiro's going to be faster. Boiro's going to enjoy it with her passion for it. Let's just make sure Boiro is the one doing all these jobs so that we don't encounter any holdups. I could build a second one of those, but it's very resource intensive. I believe we've gotten our chem fuel So let's turn this off. How do we fare for rice? We used a fat amount of rice. We are still cooking meals wide open though. So could we send like, what's the weight capacity on one of these babies? I think it's 150. So we can take 2 people. You think 2 people can bring down 26 critters? Was it 26? 26 man hunting. So most of them are gonna rot, which is fine. We're not technically allowed to be harvesting things from other maps in this scenario. Clearly I should have built this room bigger. Like every time you do something in RimWorld, it's like, try again, fool, make it bigger. For once I don't have tattered apparel. Let's this is Boiro also, right? We should only have Boiro with her skill level. She's 16 now. Yeah, well, components are more important than clothes since no one has tattered apparel right now. So, yeah, I don't know. We don't need a psychic emanator, but it would be nice just to keep everybody happy. This we don't need on anymore. We've by now gotten through that. And the chunks are not being dragged in rapidly, but they're busy. So, I mean, everybody's working, so who cares? Anything else we want to make? I wouldn't mind making charge weaponry, but that's such a tall order. If anybody's bored, we'll have them go around and burn carcasses, but everybody seems to have tasks. Architect, zone, dumping. Don't want these too close to our doors or our walkways. At some point, it might behoove me to... Oh, they were picking up chunks. -112. It's phenomenal that it's so warm. It's also nice that we haven't got raided in this warm weather, huh? Okay, cool. Cool. Well, kind of chill, so I'm just going to let shit happen here for a while. There's happiness coming in right there. Those should be little smiley faces, because that's what I see when I see those. I guess I'll do some cleaning, since we can. It seems like a lost cause, but if they're going to spend time in those areas... I guess it's fine, right? Especially coming in and out all the time, but I don't really need, generally, these places clean. Except that it's just irking me how filthy everything... God, they're quick, too. That's nice. Okay, you guys are going to clean over here, too, huh? Just let it happen, and then it'll be fine. I won't have disgusting mess everywhere. Because I'm getting tired of looking at it, so you know they're getting tired of looking at it. I better expand a touch into that. I don't know. It's kind of busy work that's worthless, but whatever. There you go. And these jobs are just... So here's what happens. We make an advanced component. And then we make a regular component. And then we use that regular component to make another advanced component. And it just keeps going back and forth. So yeah. We're not actually getting any regular components, which is what we want and need here. Let's go check our wealth. We've been up and down quite a bit. I want to jockey those jobs. I'm just going to suspend the advanced components for now. So we actually get all the components done to finish these guns, and then we'll worry about what's next after that. Do we have uranium? We do. Will they actually bring all the supplies over? This is going to jack up my wealth if I actually do something with this, right? Because this thing shouldn't be worth anything. It does say it's worth $1,000, so is it costing me value just to have these things placed, do you think? Probably not, right? They're just blueprints. The game's got to be that smart. So I think it's fine. I got some limestone. I don't know. Not a lot going on. It's just nice and chill, which is good once in a while. Oh, no, I thought we were getting something. Oh, massive thank you to the patrons. Shroud of Ash 5, Baba Evac, Carrie Mahoney, Cornet Boder, Genghis Keith, Gingivitis Grim, Groove Lord, Gunnar Orn Ragnarsson, James Varley, Patrick Johnson, Resock, Sebastian Schaefer, Thomas K, and Nataziel. You guys are awesome. Awesome people. And that's probably going to be about it for today. I guess next time we'll carry on. We're really just throttled. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. We need $1,500. And I wish to God you dudes had guinea pigs, because I'm at a point where I could super get into that. All right, so what am I gonna do for 15? We actually need $1,000. That's what we need. We can't be selling our barrels. We do have this garbage. Let's see. They have sheep wool. They fucking have a shit ton of mega sloth wool too. Oh no! Now they're really putting me to the question here. Well, I guess we sell everything. We just need to end up taking in $1,000, but that mega sloth wool is extremely enticing. So how much is it each? Let's figure this out. It's $4.06. So it takes 80 to build a parka. God, I'd like to just buy all this. It takes 80 to build a parka. That's $320 per parka. So now if I'm selling parkas for dick, pretty much, like, it's not great. It's honestly not great at all. I think we can afford to get rid of these. So this isn't gonna be good. I'm half tempted to fucking sell everything and just buy all the mega sloth wool, make our own clothes, kick our feet up, because everybody will be good to like 160, which is bananas. This feels so painful. Pretty much gonna sell everything. All these textiles we've been sitting on. So, oh man, it's brutal. Let's see what else we can move. We can definitely sell the wake up. I was keeping it for the end game, but you'd be a fool to sell the wood, right? Well, how much does it make sense to keep in? About 80. So how about we shove off 66 of those? We could probably sell some tribal wear. We need to bring in $1,000 yet. It would be nice to buy some meat too. So probably we could just sell everything that's not mega sloth wool. What about that? What if we just went bananas and did that? Oh, fucking. And this one's poor. I don't want to sell it though. I could. This is so tough. They finally give me 1,000. So that's not going to be a lot of parkas though. Like if it's 80 per, I mean it's 800. 800 of this would make a parka for everybody. I should probably keep a few extra parkas just to be safe. And I just went through. So heavy fur. I just went through and like figured this out. Is 54, and then. But everything else seems to be pretty shit except for mega sloth. Heavy fur is the best, and then muffalo. Nope, scratch that. Heavy fur and alpaca are the best. Okay. You know what? I think we're okay to sell these parkas. We're gonna get attacked again at some point. B, we'll have heavy fur as a backup. And we don't need to make tribal wear. We have a shit ton of tribal wear. Okay, so then we need to still bring in $1,000. I didn't even check to see what else is here. Buying these would speed things up, but we can also make them ourselves. We are cooking through our steel pretty quick. They do have plasteel. We can mine plasteel in a pinch at this point. They do have steel. Man, too many tough choices to make here. Everybody would love to have some beer. I would love to keep this. It's worth $400 though. $350 anyway. Plasteel, granite. They have gold. I thought we were running short on gold. We have 81. I think we'll be okay for a little while on that. Alright. They didn't have a TV, did they? I guess we can make our own TV at this point anyway, so who gives a shit. Alright, so we're going to keep all the tribal wear and the one mega sloth wool parka that we have left. We're gonna sell all the freaking textiles that we've been saving up all this time. I might buy components. Let's buy some meat first and see. So we can't even buy that. We need to buy like 600. So that's about it right there. We need to bank $1,000 so we can call our ally and get some info from them. And we have tons of... Okay, I think this is good. We could afford to sell some medicine. In all honesty. How much Nutrimine are we sitting on? 34. So we can make 34 more. Let's sell 45 of these babies too and see where we end up. Okay, so now we have an extra 500 bucks to play with. Well, we could buy. Does it make sense to keep buying this shit? Hopefully it'll just fall out of the sky again, right? We are selling all of our Kim fuel too, by the way, so I should make sure that machine's off. I was gonna buy components just to speed things up. I might as well just buy steel and take the delay, right? That's gonna be very pricey. I'm gonna buy meat instead. I don't think it makes sense. Cobra meat, nice. So that's gonna be that. Not sure we made the wisest choice there, but we finally got our Mega Sloth wool. I'd have preferred guinea pig, but I suspect that would be more expensive anyway. Bam. Get it brought in, folks. And we can probably start making some parkas. Did that just come through my ceiling then? No, okay. I don't know where the hell it all fell. Oh shit, no. Don't ever cancel them when they're working on them. That's a big, stupid mistake. Okay, so can we make toques details? Can we make heavy fur toques? Fuck me, we can't. Oh, it's fucking dumb. Okay, so cotton. I was going to be done making cotton, but I think we need the cotton for the meds. So let's double check that. We do need 3 cloth per, so I guess we keep growing cotton. Well, I feel like we've come a long way. I feel like that was massive. And I feel fucking dumb for selling some shit off that I shouldn't have sold off. Well, we did keep alpaca wool. This heater's broken down. Okay, never mind. I kept the alpaca wool. So clear all, alpaca, close. So as we get tainted ones, we'll come through and make new ones out of alpaca. Anyway, I gotta go. It's been too long. Thanks for being here. I love you guys. That was awesome. I'll see you next time.